Mailbox Monday, Beat the Creek edition. Let's go. Welcome to Bullman Built RC. If you've never been here before, welcome back if you have. This is Beat the Creek Part 1. I got so much stuff. There's no way they could pack this into a video that's less than an hour and a half long. So here we go. First up, I went down and saw my dudes down at Crawler Cult. If you have never seen Crawler Cult, go check them out. I know they're on Facebook. Go check out their Instagram. Go check out their website. They make awesome stickers, awesome little detail things, and super cool shirts that sell out so insanely fast that I was trapped in my canopy and didn't have time to go get one. I got what they call scale shit. This is literally just 3D printed things, just stuff, right? So I got Crawler Cult Leak Antifreeze. I got some Crawler Cult Woo Tang in a jug. Shoe Goo RC and shoe repair. A Die Easy battery. A Never Start battery. A piss jug full of yellowish fluid. A Frank's Red Hot gallon jug, which would not go to waste here, and some Hell motor oil. Then I also got Bud Light tranny fluid, and my personal favorite, MILF milk. So then he gave me a chicken. I got a little chicken. Little rubber chicken duplicate. Don't know what I want to do with that, but it'll go in some sort of truck. And then I also got this little guy. It's if you put it upside down, it kind of looks like Elmo's nose, kind of, or something. I don't know. Anyway, I got those for my scale things, just random stuff that I will get. Then I also got some sticker packs from them. Some of these things are so damn funny. Let's check these out. First up, we have what I would consider called like a wrap sheet. Basically Cypress Hill, just some older rap stuff. Never Forget with a boombox, a Red Man, which if you know any of the late 80s, early 90s rap, this will make sense. I got one that's just food. There's some actual food, Bob's Burgers, Lobster Pot, on my way to Flavortown with Bobby Flay, one of my favorites, White Castle, Hooters, Nathan's, hot dogs, stuff like that. And then I got a random one, just basically put it in reverse, Free Metheny, I Love MILFs, In Rust We Trust, Crawlers and Sluts. Then we have just another kind of random, Jesus Saves His Money for Acid, Rosie Rottencrotch, I Love Sluts, Booby Trap, which I'm guessing is like maybe a gentleman's club somewhere. I got one that's for Pew Pew, basically just a bunch of different Pew Pew things that I probably can't go over due to, YouTube things. I got a medal, so We Are Not Your Kind, which is a Slipknot reference. Instinct has one on there about Taylor Swift. Death Clock, which is an awesome one. Korn, Anthrax, all sorts of cool stuff there. Then I also have old school wrestling. You got the Hulk, you have Ric Flair, you have Iron Sheik, Goldberg, Dudley Boys, Kane, The Rock, everything. All sorts of cool things. And then also this one he said was basically like an East Coast sheet. He has just Kennedy and like some Boston things, and super rad. Now to my favorite things other than stickers. Of course, if anyone actually knows me, I am a t-shirt whore. So on the front, Crawler Cult radio control, super cool little advertising. On the back, you have the devil playing RC trucks driving, and there's angry people and skulls and stuff, and I freaking love this thing. Then my other favorite, Crawler Cult on the front, kind of in that like deathcore, I don't know, like a death metal squiggly, flamey, blood drippy thing. And on the back, yeah, that's what that says, and I like it. So that does it for Crawler Cult. And If you haven't, like I said, go check those guys out after this video. Super, super, super cool dudes, doing things that they want to do, how they want to do it, and I freaking love it. I love those guys. And if you never met them in person, they're from Boston, and they're good dudes. I've really come to know a couple of them. Some of them I've kind of met in passing and everything, and everybody there seems super cool. So go check them out. Next, another good dude I went and visited was Mike from K&K. Kirby is a good, solid dude. He's taught me a lot, shown me some things, told me some things to watch out for, tried to get me pointed in the right direction a few times, and I cannot say enough good things about him and his wife and his kids. So, with that said, I've been on a real light search for a 4-door Unimog cab. I didn't want one terribly, but if it came across and was a good price, I was going to pick it up. Mike sent Gavin, his son, over with this and said, hey, you know, we got this, yada, yada, yada. And so I paid for it. Not 100% what I'm going to do. I need all the grill and everything like that. So if anybody has some of these plastic parts for this, preferably new and pack or like really nice, hit me up on Instagram or Facebook and let me know. And, which is a good time, check me out on Instagram and Facebook groups. Join my group. Great place to get to know people, look for advice, ask for advice, help people, etc., etc. Next, I had this bought before it even got to Beat the Creek. This is a 12th scale Bushido from Element. The 10th scale Bushido, I have made very clear it was enormous. It's more 7th scale when you do the actual, you know, instead of going by wheelbase and calling wheelbase 10th scale. But this thing is super, super rad. I didn't even get to drive it. I was pinned in my freaking canopy for almost the whole weekend, other than when we just made time to go run the 6s. I bought a couple batteries that you'll get to see here in just a second, and it's literally just stock. The only thing I've done to this thing is I threaded the shocks up to get it to sit a little lower, and looked at it just like this and went, huh, that'll be fun, and then I put it back together. I will take this out, I will get running video of it, and we will play with it. I had a couple people ask if they could buy it. They said, oh, I was going to try to get one since I saw Kirby had them, and I was like, well, I hate to tell you, but we had them sold like Wednesday, Tuesday, something like that way before, a couple days before we even got there. So I got this. I'm super freaking stoked to add another Sammy to my collection. So next, if you are new to the channel, you will now learn that I am a body whore. So rapid fire through this really quick. Kirby had a pair of Rangers. I went in the trailer and found them, made him a good deal with them, and picked those up. Brand new and pack Ranger bodies. If you're interested, I could probably sell one. They were for sale all weekend, but I didn't want to get rid of them bad enough to just give them away, so they came home with me. Then I found this old Pro Line body, super, super sick. I remember 10 years ago when, you know, these came out or whatever. I think these are 10.2 bodies. It may have been 10.1. I can't remember exactly. It's been cut out, and that's it. Has no window mast, which is basically normal for any kind of used body that's loose like this at Kirby's. Nothing against him, but that's just how he gets them, I assume. I found this in my garage. I don't know where the hell, you know, went, kind of thing. So I got that. Super freaking stoked about that. Now, another one I'm super stoked about. This is a Parma 1/10 Exciter Comp Crawler Clear Body. These were one of the first when you were still having, it was before scale, when the bodies were just getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. This thing was out there doing work. One of the more popular bodies, probably in the late 2000s or so. Super rad, all in pack, brand new, has the decals and the window masks and everything. Probably just go in a box, honestly, but this thing is so cool. It's so cool just to have it. It's not worth much, but it's definitely pretty rad. So I got that. And then what I was most excited about to get from Mr. Kirby. If you don't know what this is, you'll just be like, oh, it's a Blazer. These things were like, I don't know, that's probably a 14-year-old body or so. Painted, honestly, pretty well. It's not perfect, but it doesn't really have to be. I'm okay with it. It has a nice metallic orange on it that's been backed by silver. There's some places where the orange was a little thin, And then it was backed by black, which is actually a really good practice to get into if you don't. The front was done in like this chrome silver with just the little, headlight decals and the turn signals and stuff. This thing's super cool. These are very hard to find in decent condition, even if they're painted or if they're not painted. If you have one new in pack, these are kind of hard to find. So if you have one, make sure to hit me up on the book face, and I would be super interested in getting that. The only place I can really find that it has a problem is right here. You can see that little chip. So it's just right here where like it rode on something or something like that. But other than that, I mean, this thing is freaking gorgeous. I love it. I'd love to display it on something, but until I get out of this garage and it's dusty atmosphere, this will go in a box, right back in the bag, in the box, and it will hang out there until I can get my own space. Hopefully down in the basement of a newer house or different house. New to me, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, vintage Pro Line stuff. Here you go. Next. So while we were out there, we got there and it was hotter than balls. We were already burnt. I got burnt just driving with my window down and arm out for a few hours. And so I bought this sick little hat from Joe Ropes. It's just a, what do you call this? Like a woven straw hat, something like that. Anyway, he made a logo that looks like the old Micro Machines logo. Pretty rad. On the inside, it has this cool little Hawaiian flower thingy-bob, whatever the heck. And I had to wear it, so I put it on my big old bucket head, and then I went out into the camping and everywhere, day parking, all that jazz, which is basically where everybody sets up if you're not a vendor, and was looking for deals. And I will tell you what I found. Went out and bought this. I have no plan for it. What I would assume is it will become a buggy. It has no interior in it. The floor's been all chopped out. It does have the dash and everything, but the bed floor's been cut out and everything, and it's not terrible. It has this super awesome cool hood scoop on it. Luckily, it looks like it used to have an angry grill because there's glue going all the way around and everything, which that's pretty terrible. But this door falls off, and could I make a truck out of it? Yeah. Do I want to? Not particularly. So if you've been watching the channel, I'm sure you know what I'm going to say here in just a second. It'll probably become a front clip and a buggy. Maybe later today. I'm not sure. So I got that. I paid like 20 bucks for this? 15? I don't remember. Something like that. Jordan actually got one that almost matches. I figure this could be a super cool truggy or something with like a little exo action, something like that on a chassis. I do like these red cat bodies. They are pretty cool. They did a really good job. The flares are kind of weird, but I kind of understand why they did it to a degree. So I got that. The decals and the window masks are somewhere in this. An old school HPI H2. Why I bought this, I have no idea. The front is probably too short to make into a buggy, but for the price, I couldn't put it back. So I got it. I don't know. Like, that's what I did. There we go. Next! From the same place, Rebel Jeep body. I don't know what to do with this. Maybe it will be worth something since Rebel was a very short-lived company. This will be one of the last ones I cut up if I do cut it up. Maybe I'll stick it in a box for the next 30 years and wait till it's actually worth something. I'm not sure. I don't know how it's different from an Axial or any other Jeep body, but I'm sure it has its little nuances, and it's not technically a Jeep, I don't think. Whatever you want to call it, we all know it's a Jeep, but it is what it is. So I got that. Next, my vintage touring car people will be excited for me. This is a Opel Calibra, I guess, DTM, and it says Kyosho. But you can see right there, what's that say? I got it for $5. No window masks, no decals as usual, but super sick. Just super cool. I'm not sure, but I got it. Next, as I meandered about in the camping area, a nice lady that apparently watches the channel said, "Hey, I have something for you. Don't go anywhere." Cool. She gave me this bed. I'm not 100% sure exactly what this is. I think it's a Proline bed, and maybe a Viterra. I don't really know. I don't do a whole lot of like bed things like this. I had it in my hand just looking at it because I thought it was neat, and she was like, take that. And then she also gave all three of us Cookville Hobbies shirts. Doug wasn't there, so it was me, Logan, and Jordan. But we all got free shirts, which, I mean, that at least deserves a shout out, so I appreciate that very much, ma'am. Her and her, I'm guessing, husband were very nice to us and stopped and chatted with us for a second, and it was really cool. I love meeting you guys, and sometimes it takes me by surprise just how many people watch my stupid face talk, so I appreciate you very much. Thank you. Next, from my dude Andre over at Scale Metal Supplies, he sent me to Beat the Creek with a bunch of product. One of the things he gave me was this sick Scale Metal Supplies flag. Look at that. Look how sick that is. Gave it to me, and I was like, okay, cool, I'll fly it. And he was like, and then you can keep it. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, sick. So we flew this all weekend right on the side of the canopy, and everybody came over and was like, oh, Scale Metal Supplies. I was like, yep, we got some things, and sold a few things, and I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but I will put it somewhere for sure. Definitely somewhere. Next, we were walking along and we saw my friend Chris Mitten. Chris runs Mitten Hobbies on eBay. So he said, hey, I have something that I think you may be interested in. It's not great. Someone did it. I don't have time to fix it. You seem like the guy to sell this to. And I said, okay. So we got back to his truck and he showed me this, and I was like, wow, that is something. Definitely a guy starting to make cages. This front bumper is freaking enormous. This is probably 1/4-inch rod. I'm pretty sure it is. And then it has 1/8 inch rod everywhere except for the back bumper is 1/4, and it's all MIG welded together, and it's not sticking, so this bar is loose. It's interesting. I bought it because I think I can do something with it. The back bumper and the mount is actually pretty cool. The front bumper and the mount is actually pretty cool. It has a brand new 10-2 under it, and then it also has plates that I saw. So it has these skid plates to make the rockers to go out to the EXO and everything. So I figure I can do something with it. I'm not exactly sure what, but for a brand new 10-2 with the trans, drive shafts, everything with the Proline body, with the Forerunner and stuff, I got it at a pretty decent deal. Plus I got these little skid plate thingies. I have no idea who made those. They may be custom, I'm not sure, but kind of happy with that. Once I clean some things up and start this over, this will be a super cool project. Plus it has desert liquors on it, which I'm sure are dual sprung. Yeah, they've got the ups and the down springs. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with it exactly, but it'll become something one day. So project number 1 for the day. Next, another good dude that I'm friends with is Dustin over at DR Custom Wiring. Dude has made me all the cables I could ever ask for and is so helpful anytime you say anything to him while he is there or in general. If you join us on Monday Night Lives, you will know him as Dr. Runs with Scissors. He made some cables for me. I already had 2 of these, but I needed 2 more because I needed more XT90 stuff. So these actually plug into my charger here, balance port, and then it has the other balance port here, and then it has an XT90, 60, and 30. And then it's wrapped in this red, white, and blue cable material squishy whoosh thing. And then it's actually wrapped in this black one with the shrink wrap over it. So now you have a nice long cord, but it's all tied together. You have some flexibility. So if they were normal, you could literally have your balance plug over here and the battery plug over here, and then you're wrestling with all that stuff. These things are killer. They're really well priced, and I highly suggest you go check him out on Facebook. Dustin is a good dude making a good product, trying to just, help everybody out, and I highly recommend checking this out. Next, I got a VFD twin and a chassis. This one, I don't remember where it came from, but I got it. I got these basically new tusks for $7 because somewhere on one of these beads, not even on the bead, there it is. It's like a little tiny crack slit. And so I'm just gonna throw a little bit of CA in there and roll. $7 with foams, everything. Freaking killer deal. So I found some Pitbull PBX ATs. I have no idea who I got these from. They look barely used. These are really cool scale tires. They're tall, they're kind of a roadish all-terrain, and I like them a lot. I got these on a trade-in for a Fordyce. Dude was a little short on some money, so I sold him a cage and a brand new Fordyce, and he was going to swap it all over. So for these and a little bit of cash, he got into a brand new tuber, pretty much. MTRs 4.19, Mickey Thompson Baja MTZs. They have vents on the inside. Once again, so cheap, I could not resist. I have no idea what I'm going to do with these. They will probably end up on a pretty truck, not doing anything. Voodoo KLR MTs, pretty sure these are the knockoffs. The seam is right down the middle. I think that's how you tell on one size for something. I don't remember. I'm not sure. I paid like $10 for these things or something, so I couldn't turn that down. My dad bought a brand new Fordyce, and for a little bit of money off, I took the tires and wheels. Just for some setup wheels around here. As I build more buggies, I find that I need tires and wheels, and these are a great option because at my house, at least, they're very plentiful. So the next thing I got was these G8 Super Swampers that look like they've been run a few times. They're barely dirty, and they do have a little bit of feathering on the front, but this is a dual stage Pro line. I thought one of them had, nope, they're all dual stage. I thought one of them had a single stage, but all dual stage Pro line. I got these for like, I don't even remember, like $15 or something like that. I got all those. I ended up with a random VFD twin from somewhere. Not sure how that happened. I have no idea where this came from. Like, literally no clue. I got nothing. I have nothing. I picked up a VRD trans from Doug. He told me what he wanted, and I thought that was a pretty good deal for a VRD, so I picked that up. And then one of the super cool things, but this is a legitimate machined aluminum toolbox. I have no clue what I'm going to do with this, but it was like, I don't remember. It was cheap. I remember that it was cheap. This thing's sick. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it, but I don't even remember. I think I paid like $10 for this or something like that, and I couldn't resist that. I don't even know what this is, where it's from, or how much it cost originally, but I will guarantee it was more than $10. So I got that. That wraps up my Beat the Creek collab part 1, basically. Okay, I appreciate you watching. Check me out on Facebook groups, and Instagram. Bullman Built RC across the board. Monday nights live on YouTube at 7 Eastern. Hopefully we will see you there. You can come check out what we're doing, hang out with us, you know, shoot the breeze, chit chat, all those things. And think about becoming a channel member. I try to post every day. Roughly that's the average. At least you get a picture, you get some sort of short little video. You see things that nobody else sees in general. You see things behind the scenes way before other people know, all that stuff. So think about that. You go down, you click on the channel, do some join. Sometimes people on phones have a problem. You got to go with the Chrome or an actual computer or something. So anyway, think about doing that. It's like $5 a month. No big deal. You get to see cool stuff. Get to see things early. I talk to you. Whatever. Anyway, that is all. I will see you later. Bye! Looks like made it. The 90s rock. God damn it. Just basically like Cypress Hill. Funny. Shugu RC shoe and repair. No wait. Nope. That's not. Why would you repair your RC shoes? I'm an idiot. Scale. Fuck. Not scale. I read that and just went on with it. hopefully down at the bottom basement of I found this in my bag and I have no idea. Or I didn't want to give them. I had a couple people ask if I could buy it, or not if I could buy it. Obviously, I did buy it. So, little Bushido. Anyway, I'm super stoked to run this thing. I bought a couple. I'm super stoked to buy this, or shit. He does something. Shit. Yasm? Lean.
I'm taking some. Can you move your car? I just hit it. It's my fault. I just hit it. It's my fault. I'm just pissed off. Obviously, my irrational thought is like, why the fuck is it still underneath behind my car? But ultimately, it's my fault. Fuck is it still underneath behind my car? Ultimately, it's my fault.
And then one of the things he gave me. Come on. Stupid. I appreciate it. What is it called? My legs feel like I just did 1,000 squats and then ran 4 miles. I mean, you still have some flexibility, but these things, like, you know, if these were real, or if not, if they were real, goddammit. Another good dude that I am good friends with, or actually I'm not good, I don't want to insinuate I'm good friends with him. Yeah. We were walking along and we saw, damn it, so Chris runs at, that wraps up Mailbox Monday for now. Maybe for now, for this week. That wraps up my actually, we'll pause, that way it's easier to edit. Just for some setup rig, not rigs, goddammit. People do sidewalls, but that doesn't, who gives a fuck? Alright. Tires. Obviously they're fucking tires. God, I'm stupid.